Something big is going down. End of the world big.
Well, then let it end!
You don't mean that.
What's up, everyone, and welcome back to Fiction Tea Reviews. Supernatural Season 2, it is created by Eric Kripke. It's a 2005 mystery, dark fantasy genre. You can watch it on Netflix currently. So, I already reviewed Season 1, so let's get into Season 2. So, Season 2 opens up with this scene after the whole car crash, and we see John is in the hospital, and we all know what's to come. I really enjoyed that opening episode with like the Grim Reaper. It gave off like this very chill, eerie type of feeling. It's very cold inside of the hospital. I also just love the different types of Grim Reapers. It was sad that we had to let John go, and man, it hit the boys hard, especially Dean, but we're gonna get into that.
This video is brought to you by my self-published book, Rain. It is a psychological thriller about a group of young adults in a psych ward who get this new counselor that's trying to understand their mental illnesses and trying to understand them. But then the counselor shortly learns that these kids might not be crazy and that this place is actually making them crazy, all the while trying to figure out what's going on with him and his psychological demons and his problems. If you would like more information about this book, be sure to hit the link in the description box below. Supporting me and buying these books actually helps me to run this channel, so be sure to check that out, and let's start the video.
As you know, coming in with the creativity, they have this other episode where there's a clown, which was a great episode because Sam was like so scared the entire time. He was freaking out. That was funny. That was like a really funny episode. There were even episodes with vampires, and the thing I really like about this show is that it sticks to its guns, even though it adds different themes and involves different supernatural things. It always sticks to its like core, never really strays away from that while still being creative at the same time. So what I really liked about the vampire thing was that it wasn't like mushy and like Twilight type of teenish, no shade. And it wasn't like, because around that time when like all the vampire stuff was out, everything was like vampire, 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 and it wasn't trying to be like those shows. It still had like its goriness, it still had its action. It wasn't romanticized. As always, each episode sticks to this mythological theme, mythological tale with like a villain. Of course, they're still after the yellow-eyed demon. Let's talk about the yellow-eyed demon for a quick second. The yellow-eyed demon is the worst villain. The worst villain. I just don't like the yellow-eyed demon. His acting is bad too, like, and he's just a boring villain. Like, he's so uninteresting. I feel like all the other mythological creatures and all the villains that they show on the, bless you, my cat sneezed, that they show on the show and throughout the seasons are like way more interesting, way better, way more just villainy, and he's not, which is probably why they never reoccurred his character, because I'm sorry, but he kind of sucked. In this season, you could definitely see how Dean was trying to hold it together with his dad and how he was still taking that role of like taking care of his brother and playing like that whole fatherly role to Sam. Look at a lot of like small reveals in this season, like the talk and the show of angels, Bobby. All of these are like sneak peek previews as to what's to come for like the following seasons. The episode I love is when they were on set. And Dean started to like adapt to the Hollywood set. That was a funny episode. I feel like with Sam and Dean, they can adapt to any situation no matter what. I even enjoyed the alternate reality when Dean was so happy. I felt bad because I was like, damn, Dean finally gets to see his mom, he's happy. But then it's like, this isn't real, and he's like, I gotta get out of here. Also, to know a character, another villain that I really like is the Trickster. I think he's so cool how he manipulates reality and how he's always coming up with like these really cool, clever ways to like mess with people's minds. He's dope. Creativity of the show just keeps getting better and better with each season. One thing I do want to mention is about Jared Padalecki's character, Sam. His acting skills got way better, improved so much since season 1. Especially when he was possessed by the demon. He was playing Sam, but he also was playing like the possessed demon. He did a really good job, but them facial expressions, still gotta work on that, because his facial expressions are hilarious. it's a combination of like uncomfortable, but like I might be constipated, but like I'm trying to serve you something, like I'm trying to serve a look type face, and it's funny. But yeah, his acting as far as the demon thing, it's really good. It's just his face expressions are sometimes weird, but I still do love Sam. He is husband material. And lastly, that cliffhanger at the end leading to season 3, just quality. And Dean, oh my god, Dean will literally do everything. Dean is perfect. He is perfection. He will sacrifice anything, anything, anyone, anytime, any place for Sam. He will sacrifice himself and anyone who gets in the way of his brother's life. Dedication. Such a protector, but you could tell when Sam died, he was just very gray and bleak and dark. He had like this raw emotion. I mean, he was ready to take out Bobby. He was like, we not moving his body. And then he just broke down and was like, I don't know what to do. I don't know what to do. Tell me what to do. And then he pushes Bobby, and I'm just like, I know, Dean. I'm so sorry, man. I feel it. Man, I felt bad. Shout out to John for coming through and helping them out too in the end. Because without him, they wouldn't have been able to do what they did. And that slow motion with the cult was very, very cool. I enjoyed the slow motion. And I just want Dean to stop blaming himself though for things. Like it hurts that he's always blaming himself. I'm like, Dean, stop blaming yourself, please. It's not your fault. It's not your fault. It's not your fault. Here's to goodbye, John. But like I said, the yellow-eyed demon was not a good villain, and he was very much all talk, no show, very much dry, very much you giving me nothing. I can't wait to get to the season where we talk about Death, because he is by far one of my favorite villains of all time. Death is like that guy. Yeah, that is the end of this review. If you guys like this video, be sure to give it a thumbs up and comment below. Comment below and let me know if you're interested in seeing season 3 review. And I will see you next time. Peace out. Bye. What am I Sam? Sam? Hey, let me show you guys the jacket that I made. The blazer that I made. Right? It's so cool. It's so cool. It's so cool. Bye.